is. I mean, since they're dropping the last-gen consoles, there'll be more room to do things now. More processing power.
Yeah, they won't be limited by having to step back.
That's what I meant to do. I meant to look up the numbers. I'm like, how well did it sell on PS3 and Xbox 360?
Oh, in comparison?
Yeah.
Let's see. Destiny console sales. All the ways Destiny is avoiding telling how many was sold per console. Huh.
They'd probably just smash it together.
Yeah, they don't want to...
Dude, I bet it's under like 100,000.
Oh, yeah.
The previous consoles.
I can't imagine it would be very high at all. Yeah, they're not talking about it. Huh. Not like Overwatch. It's like, Overwatch! Overwatch this! Overwatch that! But, no, I mean, I'm excited, and I'm definitely going to get the second one. I don't think I'm even going to wait. I'm just going to get it. I want it the day of.
You can take me by the hand and guide me around. Here, JP, shoot this thing.
Shoot this! This is where you get the... This is the loot cave. The loot cave is back.
Well, gamers will always find a loot cave because you haven't made your game that much more interesting that they want to play through your story. So they're going to come up with some like random bullshit that gets you. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to move anywhere. You don't have to involve the loading screens and.
Yeah, because they have to do that shit on purpose. I mean, the loot cave was too obvious to not exploit and to not like have been intentionally created, if not by just like a small group of the programmers. But still, I mean, I think it makes sense. Amanda says, "Oh, why are you not in the shot anymore?" Sorry, Amanda, she's not actually on this show. I thought she was going to be, but we don't know where she is. She's not responding to text or anything, so I'm wondering if maybe she's doing some of her battle fighting ubernosities.
Medieval type stuff.
Yes, medieval lives. So that's my guess. So sorry about that, but yeah, when she comes back though, now that we're kind of figuring out this whole live thing, we'll probably have like Shell over maybe this way, over there, kind of on JP's nipples. We're like right there. Oh yeah, we can do it right in the middle of the slick picture.
Oh yeah, we can.
Just hovering right there. This is Shell.
Just get a string.
Hold on, there we go. We'll just
stick her on there.
Yeah, you just have her right there. I think that'll work. A little creepy.
It's kind of hard to see, but
it looks eerie.
Yeah.
Anyways, so bam, Destiny. Don't forget to pick it up September 8th, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna be pre-ordering it because I believe there's stuff that's coming with the pre-order, but I forgot to look at what that is.
Early access to the beta.
No, fair enough.
And some other like in-game stuff.
Yeah.
Probably like a ship or a sparrow. Or a ghost.
Yeah. Probably a ghost. That seems like the easiest thing. Anyways, so pretty awesome news is a new drug has recently been created that if administered daily can eliminate type 2 diabetes. Pretty amazing. Especially considering how fat America is.
Not that fat. Not the fast people in the world.
True. But I'm just joking. Everyone can get type 2 diabetes. It doesn't matter. Lifestyle, totally. It can happen. But the cool thing is that this new drug actually allows your insulin receptors to produce again, which means that you're actually getting real insulin. Not like,
pig insulin.
Yeah, pig insulin that has to be injected every once in a while to fix it. It's just one dose, and your body is functioning the way it's supposed to on its own, which is pretty amazing. So I don't know how it will work with like sodium intake, sugar intake, if that would inhibit the drug, or if that will have an adverse effect. But still, I mean, the fact that they can turn on these insulin producers is pretty badass. I mean, that's just one of those things you gotta be like, holy crap. Daniel says, oh, that's good. One step closer to fixing all the things that slowly kill us. Yep. We're gonna last longer and longer and just beat the hell out of this world.
No, then just be a lot more crazy people. Because there's a point to where the brain is not functioning at its best anymore.
Yeah. Which is actually, I believe, a side... something can happen from diabetes, right? It can actually mess with your brain.
Yeah, like... I don't know what it's called, actually.
Madness. We'll just call it madness for now. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty badass. The more we get out of this, everything in the world is just blowing my mind. All the scientific jumps that are occurring. I mean, it's not like there was a 10-year, like, almost lull in comparison to what we're getting in the last 5 years.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's...
Thanks, Internet.
Yeah. And, you know, it really, I think with the Internet the way it is, it probably is part of it, because information is so more readily available to everyone. So even the moron, the idiot person can actually study up and become an intelligent person that always had it the whole time, just didn't have access to it.
Trump.
He's too busy like yelling at people who make Cheeto memes about him.
No, he's too busy talking from the gutter. Telling the kid to float on in.
We all sink down here.
But like...
Oh, I'd rather have Pennywise as a fucking president.
Anyway. Oh, I thought my mouse was going fucking nuts. Fly. So, other awesome scientific stuff. Speaking of your body.
What is it? Oh. A recent breakthrough could enable mass-produced artificial blood.
Yeah.
Artificial blood has been produced before, but this is the first time it can actually be produced in quantities that will allow for mass distribution.
Like, how amazing is that?
Wow. That is, what?
Right? So blood has been, like he said, mass-produced before, but it was done in super small quantities. So they took stem cells, and each stem cell could produce 50,000 red blood cells, which is a far, far cry from the 3 trillion needed for a blood transfusion.
A lot.
Yeah, just slightly. So, but with the new process, the stem cells are actually kind of frozen in a pre-growth, fully grown state. It's almost like frozen in time.
They slice off a piece of it or something?
and they induce it to reproduce itself, and then those two reproduce, and those two reproduce. So instead of like one cell creates 50,000, it's one makes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it just exponentially grows really quick. And so they actually can make. Can you imagine watching blood glow? Just like, what the fuck am I looking at?
That's pretty amazing,
right? So, totally badass. I mean, that's just. It's mind-boggling. It really is mind-boggling.
I thought they would have figured out how to transform pig's blood into human's blood.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, you've seen? I think we've talked about it before. Some of the videos where they've stripped all the pig cells and the blood from that, and then they add our own cells to it and our own blood to it, and it's wild that they can do that. So yeah, it makes sense that in my mind that would have been the next logical step.
We already have chimeras, so
yeah.
Hashtag callback episode.
Amanda, we will definitely tell her that you love her,
mm-hmm.
and hopefully she will join up in the video and watch it a little later. Maybe she's having an awesome date night and just spaced out, which it happens. That's all right. We'll forgive her. For now. But speaking of Shell, if you guys have not checked her out, you should go follow her on Twitter and Facebook at Shell Shock Cosplay, where
I'm trying to point at it. I'm like,
yes, this right here.
yeah, Twitter and Facebook.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
Facebook.
But yeah, go follow her. You can see all of her awesome cosplays from Psylocke to Maddie Hatter, and she's working on a few others. And you can also check out Club Cosplay, which is the nightclub for nerds by nerds. You can check them out online at clubcosplaydenver.com or follow them on Facebook at Club Cosplay Denver. They do have some events coming up soon, so make sure you go to their Facebook page and follow that so you can see them. And then Shell, in addition to that stuff, is also doing her medieval battle stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So follow her Facebook page and her Twitter, and you'll be able to run along with all that, and you'll know what's going on. So worth your time. I mean, duh.
Shell Shock Cosplay.
Yeah, Shell Shock Cosplay.
Not shell like a seashell.
All right. So coming up next.
Feed squared.
Double the fun.
So Wreck-It Ralph 2. Did you like Wreck-It Ralph?
I watched it twice.
I fucking love that movie.
I watched it twice.
But
and
not
I was
every...
like, and it was like,
Yeah. Not everyone felt the way I did, which is, fine. But I watched that movie over and over and over again.
Reason why you watched it.
I just thought it was funny. I mean, I got into it. Made me feel like a kid, maybe?
No, the latest Power Rangers movie made me feel like a kid.
Oh, yeah, okay. I can't compare to that.
I'm just like, I mean, I got the nostalgia factor from watching like all the video games that were on there, the video game characters, but it was just like,
yeah. Daniel says Wreck-It Ralph was his second favorite Disney movie. What's your first one?
Lion King. I killed Mufasa.
Damn.
No!
I still have that sticky note on the back of my tool chest. I killed Mufasa. Yeah, no, I loved it. But speaking of Wreck-It Ralph 2 has officially released the title. Wreck-It Ralph 2 breaks the internet.
Pause. Up a paragraph.
What? Oh. We're in SlickTube right now. Oops. Yeah, so that's SlickTube. So we'll talk about that a little more later.
So where do we do this? Every Thursday?
Every other Thursday, I think. Maybe. Oh, Daniel says he doesn't actually like The Lion King and his favorite is Aladdin.
One Jump is amazing.
Fair enough.
It's a whole new world, Daniel.
It's a whole new world.
Hashtag remake.
Hashtag remix and butt stuff.
Hashtag live action.
Yeah, feed squared. We're going
Double the fun.
double the fun. So, actually, this is a lack of fun. GameStop is going to be closing at least 150 stores after a surprisingly slow holiday season.
I thought it was much higher. What I read, I thought that was 250.
The article I saw was 150, but I'm not going to say no.
Just like...
Because that's at least 150.
What I can say about GameStop is fuck them.
Yeah.
Because they make so much money off used games, and none of the profit that they make off of it goes to any of the publishers, any of the developers, or anything.
Nope.
That's all for GameStop.
Yeah. Which is probably why they're going down. I mean, they had a 13% overall drop in revenue in that last quarter.
I also think like digital distribution is becoming big now. So it's like who really cares? It's like, oh, we're not going to sell your game then if you don't blah 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 with us or do this with us. And it's like, okay, you just have Steam stuff.
Yeah. Daniel says the slow death of GameStop has finally begun.
It's been happening though, ever since like digital distribution's been on the rise.
Yeah.
Blizzy.
What?
Oh, we know him as Blizzy from PSN.
Oh, okay. We'll go with Blizzy then.
His name is Blizzy Storm.
Blizzy Storm.
Right now, he's currently playing Digimon Sleuth, Digimon Detectives, or something like that.
I've never heard of that. Also, I assume you mean you love Wreck-It Ralph?
Yes, he does.
Good. You're a good man.